Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to the newest Let's Play on my channel, ladies and gentlemen. This time, your eyes do not deceive you. We are playing Fallout New Vegas, which is probably the #1 game that has been requested on my channel of all time. And it is my absolute pleasure to play through this with you guys because I love this game. I think, a little bit more than Fallout 3. The way I differentiate them, by the way, if you don't know, Fallout 3 was developed by Bethesda. This game was published by Bethesda, but actually developed by Obsidian Entertainment, which is made up of employees from Black Isle Studios when it closed down. And Black Isle Studios actually created, I believe, I know like the original Fallout games, but I'm not sure exactly what they developed. I know there was like a tactics game in there as well. So basically how it went was, if I'm correct, and I'm not 100% sure, Black Isle Studios made Fallout 1, Fallout 2, then years later, Bethesda acquired the rights, made Fallout 3, was a huge success, and then they let, I don't know if they let or what the deal was, but they let Obsidian Entertainment create Fallout New Vegas, which is sort of like a spin-off. It's not really anything to do with Fallout 3, although it does take place, I think, 4 or 8, I can't really remember, years after the events of Fallout 3, but there really isn't that much that ties them together. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Let's check the load option really quickly, just to show you guys that I have a level 50 character called Austin. You know, I know, incredibly unique, right? And he's a true mortal, so I have played this game quite a bit. I think I've done every single thing that you could do in this game one time. Not nearly as much hours I've played with this game as I have with Fallout 3, but yeah, I think I've done everything that you could possibly do one time, and then I think there's an achievement, right? Let's see, let's take a look at my achievements. I think there is an achievement for each ending. You can see I have every achievement in this game, 75 out of 75. That's usually the case for most games that I play, as you can tell, although not Dark Souls, although this was on the PC. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Yeah, I actually played this on my PC, but it still registers achievements through the Xbox Live for Windows or whatever. Anyways, Fallout New Vegas, you know what, again, I'm not going to show those because they're kind of spoilers, but yeah, I think I've completed this game 4 times, blah 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 blah. You guys don't care about that stuff. I already have been through the settings and made them how I want them to be. Credits, downloadable content, just to show you guys I have every single piece of DLC. This is the 360 version, by the way. I actually have the Ultimate Edition on the PC, but I'd rather play it on the 360 just because, I don't know, I just like it better. I don't have to stare at my mic because my mic's in front of my PC monitor when I record on the PC. But yes, I have purchased every single piece of DLC for this game. So anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go into load and delete this save. Goodbye, level 50, Austin, and start a new game. Start a new game. This will overwrite your autosave if present. There is no autosave.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Every single time I hear that little music track there, I get goosebumps. Okay, so we are about to start this game. One thing that sucks about not playing this on the PC version is that the loading times are significantly longer. However, I do have this game installed onto my Xbox 360, so they should be a little bit faster, but I'm going to cut them out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, because I have all of the DLC, you're going to start seeing all of these notes here. Because there was one, I believe it was the Courier's Stash, that gave you all of the pre-order bonuses, because when this game came out, you could pre-order them from different outlets, and depending on which one, I think there was 4, like Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, and maybe Walmart, one more. Depending on which one you bought or pre-ordered from, you would get a pack, and so you're going to see all these different packs I get. Mercenary pack, items added to inventory. Okay. Tribal pack. Items added to inventory, and you can see in the top left what it's adding. But yeah, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff when we start this game. Caravan pack. And I think there is one more classic pack. I know for a fact when I pre-ordered this game the first time, I got the classic pack, and I think it was from GameStop.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I can tell you my name, and it's not Courier. It's going to be Arizona. And I have a clear plan for what this guy is going to be. Unlike my usual Let's Plays where I just jump in. So let me just double check that that's spelled right, because I'm very particular about the names of my characters in video games, and I'm pretty sure that's how you spell Arizona, but I just want to make sure. Yes, okay. Moving forward.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Okay, there we go. That is the perfect Arizona. I did use a preset just because when it comes to, like, you know, adjusting the cheekbones and all that stuff, even though I am very meticulous about how I want my characters to look and also their name, I want their name to be perfect, I don't know. I just figure that the developers probably have worked a lot longer on making these presets than I could ever make, you know, like my own custom character and have it look good. So, yeah, that's how I want Arizona to look. And basically how we're going to be playing this character, how Arizona is going to be, is a neutral cowboy. I mean, he's not like a cowboy in the stereotypical sense of the word. Hold on. But what I mean to say is that he's neutral, he's tough, he doesn't get involved in things unless it concerns him directly. You guys will say, it's going to be better just let me show you how I'm going to be playing Arizona than to try and explain it. But there we go. Let's hit done. Are you sure you want this to be your character? I am sure.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that Vigor Tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay, and we are now in control of Arizona. I believe if we press LB, yes, we can see him in all of his rugged glory. He's in his skivvies, obviously. And now we need to use this Vigor machine.
Good so far. Go ahead and give the Vigor Tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay, so this is going to be basically the special allocation system. And I love how they do this. It's like an old-timey strength tester thing. So let's see, we can adjust. Okay, so first of all, we have strength, perception, endurance, all the same stuff from Fallout 3, charisma, intelligence, and agility. And I believe luck, yes. Now I could commentate as I'm going through this process, but again, I'm very meticulous. I want this to be perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and run through all these options and recap what I do. Okay, so rather than going for what I know would be OP, usually I would max out agility, maybe put it at 9, and perception, and charisma. That's usually what I focus on. However, I wanted to make the makeup for what Arizona would be. So we have 4 strength, 7 perception, 5 endurance, 3 charisma, 8 intelligence, 8 agility, and 5 luck. Arizona's a pretty intelligent guy. He's pretty agile and evasive. He lacks a little bit in strength, but, you know, what he lacks in that he makes up for in gun prowess. And, of course, his charisma's at a lowly 3. I wanted to put it even lower, but I didn't want to handicap myself too much because he's a rough-and-tumble cowboy type. So, there we go.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good. But
And he said that because we have a lot of intelligence.
What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Usually he tells me something about how I'm so agile because I usually max that out. Sit down on the couch in Doc Mitchell's living room. Let's do so.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Dog, huh? Let's go with cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Let's go with Shroud. And a lot of you are probably like, why aren't you picking Silencer? He's so tough. Because he's a low-key guy.
Bandit.
He doesn't want to romanticize his answers. Bandit. We'll go with Stab.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
I love this answer. You can go down to Human Shield if you are the absolute worst character ever made. Mother, huh? Let's go with Jeans.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
We're going to have to strongly disagree with that one.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
We're going to have to strongly agree with that one.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Definitely strongly disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I would say disagree. I mean, we have to
I
look at
charge
our
in to
tactics.
deal with my problems head on.
I would also disagree with that one.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
This one always interested me. We have a broken chain, a chemical reaction, a shadow in a door frame, an oozing wound, an angry two-headed ant. Although I see like one ant with one pair of mandibles. I never really understood that option. Let's go with an angry two-headed... No, because I don't see that. Let's go with the broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
This has a funny answer. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like because it vaguely resembles a penis, I guess. I don't really see it, and that's a very strange-looking penis, but hey. Let's go with it. Some piece of space-age technology.
Last one.
And this one always did actually make me look like a bearded man, or make me think it looked like a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, so that's basically this game's way of saying what you should pick as your tagged skills, and tagged skills start off like, you know, I think 15 more than every other one. But of course, energy weapons, no way. You guys know me. I don't like using energy weapons. Nope. Sneak, yes. This is of Grohlvana Let's Play, so you guys are going to see a fair amount of sneaking. I thought about changing up my playstyle for this Let's Play, but I don't know, I might, but either way, we definitely want a thing in sneak, a tag in sneak. Speech, no, I normally would put speech, but this guy's not going to be that much of a smooth talker. Unarmed, no. Survival, no. Survival is like the worst skill in my opinion. I guess it's good if you're on hardcore, but we're not. Science, no. Repair, no. Melee weapons, no. Guns, yes. Barter, no. Energy weapons, no. Explosives, no. Lockpick could work. Medicine, melee weapons, repair, science. Let's go with lockpick. Yeah.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Actually, I do. It's a very touchy subject. Way to build it up, or way to bring it up. Choose up to 2 traits or none. So traits are basically double-edged swords. They give you a benefit, and they also give you a negative. And I believe I have quite a lot because the DLCs add some more. So I don't really want to run through them all because most of them are not really worth it. However, Logan's Loophole, no one's going to put you out to pasture because you're going to stay young, and level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems, and they'll last twice as long, but after 30, you can kiss experience, perks, and skill points goodbye. So you saw that my level 50 character was, well, level 50. So once you get to level 30, you can't level up anymore. So we don't want that. Loose Cannon. So let's see. Where does it start with the new perks? I think it's with Logan's Loophole. So Loose Cannon, from frag grenades, throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 25% less range. Well, I don't really use those weapons at all anyways. You're skilled but not very experienced. You gain plus 5 points to every skill, but you suffer minus 10% from experience gain from now on. Nope. Small frame. Nope. Yeah, I never usually get any of these. The only one that's really worth looking at is Wild Wasteland. And there is one with like some glasses. What is it? 4 eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have plus 1 perception. Without glasses, you have negative 1 perception. So you could get that if you were going to wear glasses, because it's just only a bonus, really. But, yeah, I'm not even going to take it. Wild Wasteland. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America. Not America. Post-apocalyptic America. Not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. Basically, what this does is it adds a whole bunch of Easter eggs in the game. Yeah, why not? Let's just run with Wild Wasteland, and we're not even going to get any of these other things, because I don't want the negatives.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Okay. You going to give me some clothes, or am I just going to walk around the Mojave in just my skivvies? So let's see, I believe we can take anything that we want from Doc Mitchell's house, including this Stimpack. And nothing in that med pack, but he does have an ammunition box here with some ammo. We'll take all of that. If this was hardcore, the ammo would weigh stuff, which really sucks. I have beat this game on hardcore, by the way, but I basically did it in like a speed run way because I wanted to spend as little time as possible in that mode. I believe he does have a gun, but you know what? We're going to start with so much stuff anyway. Ooh, pre-war hat. That kind of looks like a cowboy hat. I'm going to take that, although I think we get a hat with our stuff anyways. Broken 9mm submachine gun. If we activate it, we can repair it, but we need 25 repair, which we do not have, and then I guess you can just keep it. That's the gun I think I was talking about, right? Yeah, and he does have a couple Stimpacks on this shelf here, as well as some anti-venom and Rad-X, but you guys know me, I don't like taking drugs.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Okay. Let's see. Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Okay, hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpacks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time, ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? No. Unfortunately. I know a lot of people probably want to see that, but that's not how I want to play the game. You can talk to Doc Mitchell, and if you have ample speech, you can pass a speech check and he'll give you some more medical supplies, but with my low level of speech and charisma, I don't think that's going to work out. And either way, I think we're good anyways. Okay. No! Why'd you have to ruin it with this pop-up? You hear that music track? I love that music track as well, just as much as the one from Fallout 3 when you first exit into the wasteland. Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a coded, I thought it said clouded, a coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Something tells me that's not still active. Old World Blues loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. The Reunion! Your Pip-Boy has received the signal coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Lonesome Road added. Level cap has been increased by 5. Happy Trails Expedition! Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Your level cap has been raised by 5. And there should be one more. It's dead money. But it's not activating. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the Mojave Wasteland. Before we end this episode, we're going to run through our items. We do have quite a bunch from all of those pre-ordered bonuses. You don't have to tell me about weapons. Let's take a look at everything that we have. Yeah, it's basically the same exact thing as Fallout 3, as you can tell here. So that's our status screen. Let's go into items. So we have a 9mm pistol. We'll put that to the right there. Binoculars, we'll put that up there to the top left. Broad machete, we'll put that down there. Mercenaries grenade rifle, we'll put that down there. Sturdy caravan shotgun, put that to the left. Throwing spears, put that up there. Weathered 10mm pistol. Which one's better? 9mm. That's the one that Doc Mitchell gives you, so this one's definitely better. Weathered 10mm pistol, and that's a reference to the 10mm pistols from Fallout 3. And it says weathered because I think it wants you to think that it came from maybe the Capital Wasteland. Who knows? As far as apparel, we have armored Vault 13 jumpsuit, lightweight leather armor. Which do we want? Let's see. Metal armor, but it's agility -1. I'm not going to take that. Pre-war hat we will equip. Tribal raiding armor, Vault 21 jumpsuit. So we'll stick with, let's see, armored or leather. Leather looks cooler. We'll stick with leather. As far as aid, we have anti-venom, bleak venom. What's that? I guess you can put that on your weapons. Let's press use. You must first equip a weapon that can be poison, right? So we could probably put that on our machete if we wanted to. Doctor's bag, which if you don't know in this game heals, well, there we go. Restore all body parts. So they are pretty nice to have. Stimpacks, of course. Super Stimpacks, which gives you a Super Stimpack debuff. I don't even know what that is. HP plus 85. Usually I tend to save these and use them only in emergencies. And weapon repair kits, which of course repairs your weapons. Miscellaneous bobby pins, which we can use to lockpick, of course, and a Vault 13 canteen, which I think only matters in hardcore mode, because every once in a while, I'll say in the top left, you take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen, and I think it just, like, decreases the time that you need to drink water or something like that. I don't think this really matters for our playthrough, though. Don't tell me about ammo. We have a whole bunch of ammo here, and if we look at our quests, we're not going to use the radio, unfortunately. This game has a great soundtrack, but of course I'm going to get a whole bunch of copyright infringements, so yeah, if you're playing this game by yourself, though, I highly recommend the radio, and usually I listen to Radio New Vegas, I think, is the one with, what's the guy? There's a guy that they hired to be the DJ, and he's a famous Las Vegas showman. Forget what his name is, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Let's go into quests and take a look at our first quest. Back in the Saddle, talk to Sunny Smiles in the Prospector's Saloon. And They Went That Away is basically the main quest that we're on. We need to discover what the hell happened and why we got shot in the face. And also get the thing that was stolen back from us, which is the Platinum Chip. Thank you for watching this first episode of Let's Play. No! Every time. Gunrunner's Arsenal. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to pursue the merchandise. Gunrunner's Arsenal has been loaded. Any more before I end this episode? Come on, I know there's still the courier stash, even though we already have all that stuff, and dead money. Okay. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this. Jesus Christ. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Okay, I think that is it. Okay, we got all the DLC quests and the main quest. Thank you for watching this first episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a great and epic Let's Play, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.